with MapTiler SDKs. So Dominik, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Ali. I know, mic working. Okay, so yeah, I would like to start that we saw a lot of maps, and now let's talk about developers and how they can build powerful applications on top of these maps. SDK stands for Software Development Kit, as it is providing building blocks for developing interactive maps and data visualization. As we all know, app development is time-consuming and complex task, and with a lot of moving parts, blockers, and in places where we don't expect them. And SDK here is to provide comfort. With it, developers is frictionless, easy and fast. And with MapTiler SDK, you can easily integrate maps to your apps, add controls, interactivity, and it empowers developers to visualize any and dynamically filter data. And web maps are even more complex, so they require specific skill sets. So SDK is here to empower developers to use MapTiler maps with ease. With built-in features like language detection, dark mode, and easy to calculate and fair session-based billing, many more, MapTiler SDK integrates greatly with your software. And at the heart of SDK is always freedom, community, and open source, but with added layer of it being as easy as using single line of code. And developers can use MapTiler SDK with different libraries and frameworks: MapLibre, Leaflet, OpenLayers, deck.gl, Cesium, you name it. Yeah, doesn't matter if you are using Angular, React, Svelte, or Vue.js, devs can integrate MapTiler SDK with their app with ease. And on top of that, we provide great library of example, great documentation and support that makes MapTiler easy to work with. And we are focused and set to continue providing production-ready, tested, and maintained SDK. With the latest version of SDK, developers can use real representation of Earth globe, showing true area and shape without Mercator-related distortions, allowing true visual representation of transoceanic routes, and empowering developers to visualize global data. To make globe even more appealing, now devs can set space, and we've provided byte-cartograph as predefined, designed specifically for our map styles backgrounds for globe. You can create globe context however you want. And continuing on that, we now also added Halo, allowing developers to set gradient and color to it, and color it however they want. Now with the latest version of SDK, developers can enable globe with one line of code. The spacebook with predefined beautiful color tone templates define Halo gradient, and combine it all with MapTiler modules, including weather, that is now fully compatible with globe. And with it, developers can show global weather phenomena, hurricanes, temperature across continents in undistorted way. They can show more detailed and realistic view of the climate change impact and its impact on weather. But zooming in a bit, developers now can use also our developers use our 3D terrain, but they can now always also use 3D module to make mapping even more engaging. And now it's easy to place any 3D model on top of the map by simply providing link to a file containing the 3D model, terrain off or on, or place 3D models to visualize global data sets. And with the latest version, devs can enable built-in animations and click and hover options to engage the users even more. With the latest 3D module, developers can provide the users with interactive venue maps, clickable buildings for real estate, or animated migrating birds for educational purposes. And to build on that engagement, AR module allows developers to add immersive AR functionality to their apps with 2 lines of code, no app store required. With it, devs can add AR options to show their custom 3D map, create immersive experiences for virtual landscape within their web app. And all of that on any device with one goal in mind: to save developers time. But MapTiler SDK is all about comfort, ease of use and time savings. So, a big part of it is flexibility. There are multiple ways developers can integrate MapTiler maps across devices. One of which is progressive web apps, which are great when you want to publish your web app on mobile as quickly as possible with all of MapTiler SDK features and already have a responsive web app. And developers can find easy-to-follow guides that show how to include MapTiler maps using Capacitor to create progressive web app. For more streamlined, truly native experience, I'm happy to announce all new MapTiler mobile SDKs. Developers can now use Mobile Swift SDK for truly native look and feel of their apps. Both Swift UI and UI Kit are supported with responsive native gestures and annotations. In MapTiler Kotlin SDK, we also give developers all the tools they need, using either Compose or XML with native controls, gestures, and annotations. And all of those mobile-focused solutions are available right now, with built-in session-based building, with features like language detection, 3D terrain, globe, projection, and more, and with clear development plan for the future. With Swift SDK, we also ensured that it's energy efficient, have small bundle size, and is low on memory usage, that we have full control over what we want to provide developers with next, be that offline region downloads or full weather model support. Both SDKs are built on top of MapTiler SDK, provided as an open source solution for everyone to use with MapTiler services with ease of use and familiarity in mind. And with rapidly growing usage of MapTiler SDK, estimated to reach 700 downloads by the end of 2025, we are set to develop new features, improve developer experience, and develop new SDKs. Stay tuned for upcoming updates of our web and mobile SDKs. Thank you.
Together, we create the maps for tomorrow. MapTiler, making maps easy to help everyone understand the world better.